Hey everyone! I've spent most of my life in the United States, and today I want to share my top 25 favorite places in this incredible country. From the stunning Hawaiian Islands to the wild rock formations of the Southwest, each part of the U.S. has something unique to offer. Let's dive in! First up is Lake Tahoe, hands down my favorite lake in the USA. Nestled on the border of Nevada and California, Lake Tahoe is the second deepest lake in America, with depths of over 1,600 feet. The crystal-clear blue waters and smooth granite rocks that emerge from the lake are simply breathtaking. One of the best spots to visit here is Sand Harbor Beach, perfect for swimming and paddleboarding. My wife and I visited in May, and while the water was chilly, the experience was unforgettable. I recommend visiting in July or August when the water's a bit warmer. Next, we head to Yosemite National Park, about a 4-hour drive from Lake Tahoe. Yosemite is renowned for its massive granite cliffs, pristine streams, and powerful waterfalls. Half Dome, a gigantic granite formation that rises over 5,000 feet from the valley, is a must-see. Yosemite Falls, one of the tallest waterfalls in the world, is another highlight. The park's Horsetail Fall is particularly special during mid-February when it creates a firefall illusion as the setting sun hits the water just right. Yosemite is home to some of the most stunning landscapes in the U.S. From there, we travel to Big Sur, located on the Pacific Coast Highway. Big Sur offers one of America's most scenic drives, with its winding roads, seaside cliffs, and misty coastal views. The Bixby Creek Bridge is one of California's most photographed spots, and for good reason. Don't miss McWay Falls, an 80-foot waterfall that cascades onto the beach below. If you continue driving south, you'll reach the Elephant Seal Vista Point, where you can observe thousands of these fascinating creatures. Staying in California, we visit the majestic redwoods, the tallest trees in the world. These giants can reach up to 379 feet tall, and you can find groves of them along the Northern California coast. I visited the Jedediah Smith Redwood State Park and was blown away by the sheer size of the trees. The atmosphere in the redwood forest is like stepping into a scene from Jurassic Park, truly magical. Now let's head north to Oregon, one of my favorite states. Oregon is home to towering volcanoes, countless waterfalls, and some of the best coastlines in the U.S. The 101 Coastal Highway offers an unforgettable drive. Meyer Beach, with its massive rocks and secluded shores, was a highlight for me. The Samuel H. Boardman Scenic Corridor is another breathtaking spot on the Oregon coast. And of course, no visit to Oregon is complete without stopping at Cannon Beach, famous for its iconic Haystack Rock. Our journey continues to Seattle, Washington, one of my favorite cities. Nestled on the Puget Sound, Seattle boasts a stunning skyline with Mount Rainier as its backdrop. Don't miss Pike Place Market, a vibrant hub of fresh produce, unique shops, and the world's first Starbucks. It's also home to the quirky Gum Wall. Seattle's mix of urban and natural beauty makes it a must-visit. Next, we venture north to Alaska, the epitome of untamed wilderness. Alaska's vast landscapes are dotted with towering mountains, immense glaciers, and untouched beauty. It's also one of the few places in the U.S. where you can witness the Northern Lights. Some areas are so remote that the only way to reach them is by helicopter or bush plane. If you're looking to escape the chaos of everyday life, Alaska is the place to go. From the cold wilderness, we head to the tropical paradise of Oahu in Hawaii. Oahu is my favorite Hawaiian island, and I had the privilege of living on the North Shore for 8 months. Whether you love hiking, surfing, or exploring, Oahu has something for everyone. Waikiki is a perfect blend of city and beach life, while the North Shore is renowned for its world-class surfing. During the winter months, the waves at Banzai Pipeline can reach over 20 feet high, truly a surfer's dream. While in Hawaii, we also visit the island of Kauai, known as the Garden Island. Kauai's Napali coast is one of the most beautiful places on Earth, with its towering sea cliffs and lush valleys. There are several ways to explore Napali, from helicopter tours to boat trips, but if you're on a budget, there are plenty of hikes and lookout spots too. Waimea Canyon, often called the Grand Canyon of the Pacific, is another must-see, with its striking red rock contrasted against tropical vegetation. Back on the mainland, our next stop is the iconic New York City. With its towering skyscrapers, diverse cultures, and electric atmosphere, New York is a place like no other. One of my favorite spots is the Brooklyn Bridge, offering stunning views of Manhattan. Times Square, with its dazzling lights and endless energy, is another must-visit. And if you need a break from the hustle and bustle, Central Park is an oasis of greenery in the heart of the city. From the city, we head to the historical region of New England. Comprising Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Maine, New England is rich in history and natural beauty. Boston, the largest city in the region, is one of the oldest cities in the U.S. and played a crucial role in the Revolutionary War. For a stunning fall experience, head to Vermont, where the foliage transforms into vibrant red, orange, and yellow hues. Maine's rugged coastline, dotted with lighthouses and lobster shacks, is also worth exploring, with Portland and Acadia National Park being highlights. Next, we head south to the Florida Keys, a chain of coral islands off the southern coast of Florida. The Keys are connected by a series of bridges, making for one of the most scenic drives in the U.S. The 7-mile bridge, in particular, is a marvel, stretching endlessly over the turquoise Caribbean Sea. The journey ends in Key West, the southernmost point in the continental U.S., where you can enjoy stunning sunsets and a laid-back vibe. From the warm beaches of Florida, we head to the wild landscapes of Wyoming to visit Yellowstone National Park. Yellowstone is a geothermal wonderland with its famous Grand Prismatic Spring, a rainbow-colored hot spring, and Old Faithful, a reliable geyser that erupts every 90 minutes. The park is also home to powerful waterfalls, such as the Upper Falls, and lesser-known gems like Mammoth Hot Springs. While still in Wyoming, we also visit Grand Teton National Park. The jagged peaks of the Grand Tetons are some of the most striking mountains in the U.S. Delta Lake. A glacier-fed lake with brilliant blue waters is a rewarding hike. For a more relaxed experience, take a ferry across Jenny Lake and hike to the nearby waterfall. Next, we head to Idaho to explore the St. Anthony Sand Dunes. Covering over 10,000 acres, these towering sand dunes are a playground for off-road enthusiasts. It's a surreal landscape that feels like it belongs in the desert, not the farmland of Idaho. From Idaho, we journey to Utah to visit the Bonneville Salt Flats. This otherworldly landscape is 30,000 acres of flat white salt surrounded by mountains. The salt flats have been used for setting land speed records and have appeared in movies and music videos. When it rains, the salt flats turn into the world's largest mirror, a truly surreal sight. Next, we visit Shiprock in New Mexico, a unique rock formation that looks like something from another planet. This sacred Navajo site is known for its striking volcanic spires and is a fascinating place to explore. While in the southwest, we also visit Lake Powell, a stunning man-made lake that feels like the Grand Canyon filled with water. Lake Powell is perfect for boating, wakeboarding, and cliff jumping. Nearby, Horseshoe Bend and Antelope Canyon offer some of the most iconic views in the region. For our final stop, we return to Utah to visit Zion National Park. Zion's towering red rock cliffs and deep canyons are breathtaking. The hike to Angel's Landing is not for the faint of heart, with its narrow, chain-assisted trail and sheer drop-offs. But the views from the top are absolutely worth it. And that's it for my USA Top 25. I hope you enjoyed this journey through some of the most beautiful and diverse places in the United States. Let me know your favorite U.S. destinations in the comments below. See you next time!